You probably know this by now. You don't get free from porn by white knuckling it. You don't get free by just deleting apps or blocking websites. Those might stop the behavior for a short while. But if you don't dig up the root, the weed will always grow back. Today, in this episode of The Rebuilt Man, I'm going to walk you through 7 powerful questions that will expose the real reason porn has a grip on you. And once you know that, you'll finally have the clarity that you need to break free once and for all. Guys, welcome to the Rebuilt Man podcast. My name is Coach Frank Rich, host and founder here, and it's been our mission for the last 6+ years to help men just like you, caught up in the depths of this pornography addiction, break free from the chains, rewire their minds, reshape their hearts, rebuild their identities, and step into a life of freedom. In this podcast here, we're talking about the root cause, and we're pulling something specifically out of our Reboot Your Life program, which has helped over 1,700 men in those last 6 years walk the path to creating a porn-free life. But here's the truth. Most men treat porn addiction like a surface level problem. But we got to know that porn isn't the problem. It is a symptom of a much deeper wound, a deeper issue that up until this point hasn't been addressed. And unless you solve that, you will always end up back in the cycle. We must change our approach and change our thinking that this isn't about stopping a bad behavior, but this is about rebuilding your life at the foundation. This is about identity transformation, not behavior modification. We're talking about lasting change and not white knuckling your way through this. Your struggles with porn aren't random. You're using porn as an escape, a coping mechanism for pain, boredom, and stress. And if you don't heal the root, relapse will always become inevitable. Like I said, I'm going to walk you through 7 questions here that are pulled directly from an assignment in the early stages of our program. And by answering these questions honestly, you'll expose the root and start building freedom on a solid ground. So let's get into it, guys. The 7 questions to expose and heal the root of your pornography addiction. Question number 1 is, when were you first exposed, or when did you first start using pornography? Most men can trace this back to childhood or early teen, that first exposure. It wasn't random though. It came at a time of curiosity, loneliness, and it probably produced an element of trauma. Be radically honest here with yourself. How did you feel? How did you feel emotionally, mentally? Did it cause guilt, shame? Did you immediately know that it was something you weren't supposed to be looking at? The level of truth and clarity of context at which you speak here matters so much. So that first question is getting clear on that first period of exposure. Number 2 is, can you identify specific triggers that lead you to urges? This will link you back to the feelings that you felt that first time you looked at it. Is it stress after work? You might have been stressed when you first saw it. Is it conflict in your marriage? You might have been dealing with conflict at the time. Triggers show you where you're medicating instead of dealing with it though. What are those specific triggers? Those are the things that you're using porn to medicate. And the better we can identify them, the better we're going to be able to heal them. And the fact that we know where we were first exposed and how it made us feel, that will help provide the context at which we need our healing. The third question here is, what patterns exist in your consumption? Is it mornings? Is it nights? Is it weekends versus weekdays? Is it boredom versus stress? These patterns reveal holes both in your environment, but also in your discipline. Where are you allowing yourself to fall short in living up to your own standards? Fourth question is here. How do you feel before, during, and after porn? Before, maybe it's restlessness, anxiety, loneliness. During, you're feeling numbed out, dopamine high. and after, are you riddled with guilt, shame, and regret? Identifying this cycle, though, won't solve your problem, though. It's going to deepen your understanding. And oftentimes, this will link you back to many of those early feelings that you felt when you first saw it. We're beginning to connect some dots here, though. Fifth question, as we move along here in this process, is: have life events or trauma fueled your porn use? Maybe there's childhood wounds that were never addressed. Maybe it's divorce. Maybe it's rejection. Maybe it's fear of approaching a woman, and you know that porn will never turn you down. Many men never connect these dots, though, but the addiction didn't appear just out of a vacuum. It's rooted in something. Sixth one here, though, is: are there underlying mental health struggles or issues that we're dealing with? Anxiety, depression, PTSD. Oftentimes, these are the feelings that we use porn to numb ourselves with. They'll fuel our addiction. But I want you to know that if you're struggling with these things, you are not broken. But once again, identifying that porn has become your medicine, and there's better ways to heal these. And the fifth one here, to loop this all the way back around: what negative beliefs or self-perceptions feed your addiction? Brother, do you feel unworthy of love because of what you did as a boy? Do you feel you will always fail because you failed so many times? Do you feel you're not good enough? And here's the reality: is porn has become that escape. And oftentimes it's the evidence that reinforces all of those lies. Are the self-beliefs rooted in something that was done to you, the little you? We got to address these questions. Once again, the layer of truth and the context at which we answer these will be so important in allowing you to heal. And your freedom will start when you stop fighting these emotions, stop fighting these challenges, stop fighting these wounds, and begin to dig up the roots of them. I encourage you, at the end of this podcast, go through these honestly this week. When did you first start looking at porn? Can you identify the specific triggers that lead you to your urges? What patterns exist in your consumption? How do you feel before, during, and after your porn use? Have life events or trauma fueled this behavior? Are there underlying mental health issues connected to your consumption? And what negative beliefs or self-perceptions are feeding this behavior? Start here. And then when you're ready to finally begin to build the momentum to get free, we have 7 days of assignments just like this to help you begin this journey. And the best part is, it's absolutely free. Our free 7-day porn reset is available to you right now at therebuiltman.com/7-day reset. And when you enroll today, you get 1 week free included in the Rebuilt Man Brotherhood. You can get access to the course, to the program, to a community of men that want to see you win. Click the link, therebuiltman.com/7-day reset. And brother, I look forward to seeing you on the inside.